back
Yeah.
up, and then you don't get it. Because now it's not backtracking anymore. The portal room is in the next chunk over when you're one more forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the conclusion with culling is the easiest fix is when you're in starter and you break the rooms that you know are cold. Otherwise, there's a trillion different possibilities, so you just have to be aware and scanning all the time is basically the only other fix.
What the fuck did I just do?
You fell somewhere. How'd you fall?
I guess
We don't have a good spike yet.
I don't even know, bro.
Get a spike, get a spike, get a
Sorry,
spike.
sorry. I get distracted so easily. Okay. That looks really nice and juicy.
Pause. Okay, let's go that way. What do I mean by it can't backtrack? I mean that the game's render algorithm can't load chunks backwards from where it started. So the reason why that was cold and the other stronghold is because for that chunk to be visible, the game would have to backtrack its rendering algorithm backwards, like towards the player. It can't ever render stuff towards the player. Nice, Nerdy. Follow the good spike.
Let's go.
What's this direction? Good job. I had the 0.
I hit the 0.
I had the 0.
I don't need to craft, dude. I don't need to craft. I'm gonna one day remember this.
I had the 0.
Fact.
A million gifted if you hit the 0.
Dude, what? Wait, I'm gonna try this thing.
Did Kais and I even hit a million? You have to offhand the food. Offhand the food. And then jump, place the eye, and right click again. So you start eating. Jump,
okay.
Place the eye when you're over the block.
You do it? No, I didn't do it. Fuck. I tried to like flick up, it didn't work.
It's not about where you're looking. It's just about being over the. It's just about being over the block. You'll hit this.
I'm gonna be honest. That's one I just don't know. Once again, this is this 94. Yeah, I just actually don't know this one, so I'm having to like come up with a setup on the fly. Ooh. My bad. Anything that's back over 88, I don't know off the dome.
That's okay. You're learning in the next couple days. Now, what I mean by the render backwards thing deep here is like, I know calling's so complicated, but when the game's loading the subchunks that it's rendering, it is looking at where the player is looking and trying to render the chunks where the player is looking. And then it's using the player's like visual POV. That's way too big of a spike, but you knew that, hopefully.
No, yeah.
So see if so we should see if there's any hidden rooms that are called. That's the same big spike.